Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTFNation Radio.
Come on out, 1965, them boys were called upon. Some fist-fighting cowboys in them jungles of Vietnam. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double-cross me. 19 years old, doing the bidding for Uncle Sam. Desert boots strapped on my feet, machine gun in my head. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Come on now. 200 rounds I got strapped across my vest. 800 more and I'm gonna pluck one in your chest. I'm an airborne man, babe. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Oh, 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 yeah, I'm a mean motherfucker. Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker. Don't you never.
Give a fucking camera away.
I'm a mean motherfucker. So don't you never double cross me.
Wear a condom? We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hey, everybody. Well, you guys are just going to get me on this because I can't get my fucking camera working. So you guys just get the logo. So I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is you don't have to look at my ugly mug tonight. And bad news is TZ's not here tonight. She was going to do remote. And then because she's on vacation. And turns out that people had a bunch of plans for her. Much like I had surprise plans last week with my dick showing up. But so tonight, last week you got a twofer, me and my dick. And so tonight you get nothing. You get the Smoke Pit logo, which is fine, which is probably better anyway. So, hey, thanks for being here. Sorry we're a little late. I've been fighting. I had a bunch of updates on my computer because God forbid, things just fucking work. So now we have to update everything. And yeah, so when I updated everything, now I had to update my driver for my video card, and now my camera's not working. So yay. Anyway, hey, thanks for being here. We got the usual suspects in the chats. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, sorry about the hot mic earlier because I was trying to get this piece of shit fucking working. So, but yeah, I wanted to, I was going to try to get a co-host for tonight, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because, this thing's fucking piece of shit. But no, I kind of want to talk about what we got going on with the politics right now. I know we try to, death by update. That's right, Jeremy. Absolutely. And I don't know. Okay, so this, I've had this computer for 5-6 years, and I've never had to update my drivers for my video card. I don't know why. It's, a 1060 Ti, I think it is, or something like that. It's not a bad graphics card. I've had it forever. I built this computer when I first got into the first couple times I did radio, I was actually on like a tablet. On a tablet and my cell phone. We used to do this over Skype. And I have to update my camera driver. Yeah, I figured that out. I just don't have time to do it and be on the thing. And yeah, it's just a pain in my butt. So I went to my camera hub and I can't get it to update, and I'm just like, fucking piece of shit. But anyway, whatever. Maybe I'll get my other I have my Insta360 that I should start putting on here. It's a better camera than my Elgato one anyway. That's what I should put on here. Damn it, Don, you're going to have me updating all my shit. I'm going to upgrade everything now and actually go to a real 4K camera. There's a way to, and I don't know how to do it. So I actually have a pretty decent camera. I mean, not decent by, I have a Canon like T60 something. I don't know, 70D camera. It's not a horrible camera. And there's some way to hook that up too. But emotional shots fired. Yeah. Battle shits. Oh God. Oh, we'll get into battle shits in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a way to get my really good camera hooked up to or something. I don't fucking know. But I got my I have a Insta360 1RS. That's really cool. Really good 4K camera. Check the batteries. No, dude, it's all hooked in. I wish I was just batteries. I miss the days when it was just batteries. Or turn it off, turn it back on again. Remember those days? Yeah. Oh. But anyway, no, I built this. It's got a really good, I went, this is back in 18, 19 when I built this computer. And I purposely bought the best stuff that I could afford so I wouldn't have to update all my shit. I got a really good graphics card. I got a 9900K processor and a good board, and I got like 6 terabytes of storage on it, and I got 4 or 8. I have 8 RAM sticks and shit. I don't even remember all the stuff that's in it. It's got glass on the side of it. I can see it. Anyway, so it was all pretty good. And I built all of it, and then I didn't get a DVD ROM drive, so I couldn't download all my drivers and shit. That was my first computer build. Yeah, so cute, dude. A battle shits. Okay, so everyone knows I got a new job. We talked about me getting a new job, and I work with my old roommate from Iraq, and we both have IBS really bad, so we play battle shits at work. It's fun. Good times. But anyway, so yeah, so you guys just get the logo. But yeah, so everybody's better with computers than me, and am I one of those people who just like don't give a shit? I just want to turn it on and have it work, right? I think that's how most of us are with our shit anymore. And like, I don't know, every fucking 20 minutes my iPhone updates for whatever reason, and since I update it, then I have to update all my apps. I'm just like, I just want my fucking shit to work. I want to go in, sit down, go poop, and have my fucking camera. Or have my TikTok work, or my fucking whatever I'm bored with, Discord or something. So I feel like we should move to Discord. Everyone's talking. I mean, I'm on. We go through Facebook, which is where this all started many years ago now, over a decade now. U.S. Army WTF Moments has been a thing. Work is a 4-letter word. Do you need your mouth? I should. You know what though? We went over this a little bit ago, a couple times. You know, if you get a job you love, you don't have to work. And there is some truth to that. But I mean, I go to a place for 8-9 hours, hang out with my buddy, and then I come home. So I mean, it's really not that much work. And half the time we're in the bathroom anyway. So I could be home taking a shit, or they're getting paid for it. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. YouTube. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute, because, Brady Powell was like, I'm only over here on YouTube. Yeah. Cause I really feel like some of these things are more the future. Like, I don't like when I'm so sick of getting on Facebook. Don said that's why I use my GI Bill to get a computer network tech degree, so I take people's money to do 5 minutes of work. Right? Because people who are good at computers just come in and fucking, I don't know, like the place I used to work at, like the tech guy there, the IT department, he would just come in and like, I would call him, he would say, do XYZ. I said, all right. So he would walk me through it, and we'd do the screen share thing. And then he would walk over into my office, he would touch my computer, and it'd fucking work. I don't know. That dude's awesome. But yeah, so people who can do that networking stuff, yeah, absolutely. I miss Mixer. They didn't have so many problems. It did though. Mixer did have the problems because we didn't have, I feel like it didn't interface with the stuff we use now. So before, and this is on my end, Phil, like I have one screen. One thing popped up, and it's called Restream, and it shows me all the different things we're on. The only problem with Restream, yeah, it did have the games. You're right. But Restream wouldn't interfere with that. And then Mixer got bought out and fucking didn't work anymore, and it was a bunch of shit. But Mixer was probably one of our better ones because you did have the games, and the chat, I think, was better on it. But yeah, when it got bought out, and the problem with Restream is, though, it only goes to like 5 different things. At least our subscription does. I mean, I think there's ways to get Restream to go to like everything, but you have to like pay, and we are all volunteers here. But yeah, the games were fun, and you could give people money and shit. Yeah, that's right. Zuckerfag bought it. But so when we used the old program, we'd be on Skype. So I'd have a Skype window open, and then you'd have some of the people, like your computers weren't even fast enough. They had to have 2 computers, one to run Skype and one to run all the other shit. I grew up living in the house of a college computer professor and learned a thing or 3, right? See, I wish I grew up with a computer in my room because my dad was a high school teacher, so we had access to it, and he brought his work computer home and stuff, and so we had it. I feel like I grew up in that weird, awkward time where like people who were slightly older than me had enough money to really get into that stuff, and then I didn't care to, because like my brother, a couple of years younger than me, I never took a typing class. I don't know how to type. And people are like, oh, just I don't know how to type. I don't know. I don't. And now, so people like who can type make fun of me. Like people at work, like everyone knows how to type, and I'm at work fucking, and they're making fun of me. So, but yeah, I wish I would have got better at that kind of stuff. But I don't know, dude. Like computers are so, I don't know. Whenever things like this happen, I kind of wish I didn't have to do all this shit on a computer. I wish I could just have fun and do it. But anyway, going back to the computer stuff. Like, I don't know. Why do we have all these updates? Rich says make fun of you more than just that. Yes, Dick, I wish you were here. Because you would probably fucking have my shit fixed. So, oh yeah, you guys are both on. Oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, I'm not doing that right now. I just got this big thing that I need. This PC currently doesn't meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11. God damn it. A bunch of updates that need to be done. I'm not doing that shit now. Set up Outlook Express in 2003, Interact and Vonage in 2005. Yes. I am not updating my computer right now because I feel like I need to do it. Grunt style T guy, yes. Anyway, so what the fuck was I going to talk about? I was on the road about something, and I got sidetracked. Oh, I want to talk about like some shit that kind of fucking. I mildly medium try to keep politics out of this show. I feel that, we all have our own beliefs and everything. And my personal belief is kind of like very laissez-faire. I think the government should just fuck off. If you want to own a gun, own a gun. If you don't, don't. If you want to go to church, go to church. If you don't, don't. Like, I feel like, same with if you marry who you want. If you have all these big ticket issues, then, things like abortion or immigration or fucking all that stuff, like, unless you're Native American, you should all be a big fan of immigration because your family immigrated here at some point. Sorry about it. So, I mean, there's lots of things that, like, we can go round and round and round and round about. But the one thing that I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit today and not be like shitty about it, but the prosecution of Donald Trump. I feel like that's something that we can talk about a little bit. And I kind of was bouncing some ideas back and forth today. And because so between battle shits at work, I fuck around with plants. I sit there on a little stool and I pick at plants, right? And I listen to podcasts and I listen to YouTube videos or whatever. I kind of play some shit in the background on my hearing aids because fuck yeah, that's awesome. And we were going through and they were talking about, something, it flipped through. I was listening to like, I don't know, Ukraine beating the shit out of Russia and like destroying tanks because fuck yeah, that's awesome. And it went to Ukraine aid, which was the next, I don't know. You know how, if anyone knows how algorithms work, you listen to one and then next thing you're down some fucking rabbit hole. Well, it went to the Trump stuff, right? Because he's, if you don't know, he's on trial in New York for paying a porn star to shut up. Whatever. Anyway, so they're doing all this stuff and then they cut to like it was CNN that came up, which I'm not a huge fan of CNN anyway. I'm not a huge fan of really any of them. Let me bust that down once. But anyway, we went to like, it went to there's these people and they were like, they're asking, if Donald Trump is found guilty in this trial, do you think he's, is he still electable as a president? And they're like, yeah, he is. I'd still vote for him even if he was found guilty in this trial. And the people on CNN were just just mind blown about this, right? They were just, you could see the wheels in their heads are turning, but it wasn't there, right? And then they were going off about this, that, and the other, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And what they didn't understand was that most of us, the majority of us, think that politicians are fucking on the take, and all politicians are criminals in one way or another, especially professional politicians. And so whether or not, I don't know. I'm not going to fucking sit here and pretend that Trump is guilty or not guilty or whatever. I'm not going to make that argument or have that argument with anybody. I think he's a fuck. But I think all of them are fucks. And that's what places like CNN and MSNBC and all these, and this basically the Democrat, not hard to follow the paperwork. That's right. They're all fucks. And this is my opinion. The opinion of Radar. But you listen to them and they're like, hey, we are spending millions of dollars to interview for a job that only pays me $100,000 or $225,000 a year. Nobody in their right mind is going to spend millions of dollars campaigning to get a job that only pays them $225,000 or $250,000 a year, unless there's something in it for them. Okay. Look at people like, and I pick on Bernie Sanders a lot, but that dude has never worked an actual day in his life. He's always been, he was like a communal farmer, then he was a politician. And that's it. That's all the dude has ever done. He wrote like a book, right? But somehow now he's a fucking multimillionaire. Right? And you look at AOC, or you look at, I'm picking on some Democrats right now, or Dianne Feinstein. She retired, or she died with fucking billions of dollars in the bank. Yeah, like Dick said, the Dems could have codified abortion. The Republicans could have taken care of immigration and guns. Neither did it because it's an issue to bring votes and money. That's absolutely right. It's something to keep us fighting. Something to keep people fighting with each other. And there was this fucking, it was like the Daily Show guy popped up, and it was like John Leguizamo or whatever his name is, trying to get like Latinos to vote for Biden. And it's like, you know what? The Democrat, like, we as constituents, we as people, right? We deserve better. Right? We as Americans deserve better. We deserve better than the dog shit they shovel down our throat. Like, I don't think Trump would be very hard to beat. Can I remind you, we can't buy a house on the East Coast thanks to Trump addicts? Probably. No, we don't, because we keep electing. But right now, those are literally the only, that and RFK, or RFK Jr. or whatever. Bernie was a carpenter for like 10 minutes. Let's be honest, for like 10 minutes. And he didn't even he was like a union carpenter for like less than a year. Not long. I know plenty of carpenters, and none of them are fucking millionaires. So he was like the mayor of some fucking joint. Did a lot of shit. Bernie Sanders. Hold him up. I don't know. Oh. He couldn't even complete his apprenticeship. That's right. But it doesn't matter. They're all fucking crooked. I pick on that guy, but he's fucking just as crooked as the rest of them. He's just as crooked as the rest of them. Anybody who's been in politics for that long is fucking crooked. Sorry about it. People, I mean, I'll go on that route with fucking Mitch McConnell. As this fucking, how long's that dude been there? And he's fucking crooked as shit. And should fucking not be in politics anymore. Right? But we deserve better. as people. What I'm saying is we deserve better as the constituencies. And unfortunately, the nature of politics anymore, it doesn't allow anybody to come into the game. And we don't do better. We don't put up people who are worth a shit. You know what I mean? Anybody who's worth a shit doesn't want to get into politics. I remember someone asked Colin Powell if he'd ever get in. No, done. Don't want to do that shit. Said. So, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. Bernie Sanders' net worth is was well over $3 million. Saying American. That's right. That's right. It's not America anymore. And what are we supposed to do about it? What are we as people supposed to be able to do about it? That's what I don't understand. So, I don't know. Man, I want it to work, but I can't figure it out. We don't get the shit that we're not getting our end of the bargain. And I think that's the hard part about all this. I don't feel like we're getting our end of the bargain. And I feel like we need to voice that better. How? I don't know. You know, the Democrats want to win so bad, put up a fucking person they'll beat Trump. Stop electing. That's right. But how? How do we stop electing them when they're literally our only choices? You know what I mean? Or RFK Jr., who's fucking crazy too. I look at like Marjorie Taylor Greene. That bitch is fucking nuts. That bitch is fucking crazy. Crazy. Certified crazy. And I don't live in Georgia, so I don't have a choice as to whether or not she gets elected. But I can't believe people in Georgia are like, yeah, this crazy bitch, that's who I want. Same with fucking Matt Gaetz down in Florida. That dude is a fucking certifiable douchebag. And people in Pensacola was like, we need to vote this guy, this slimy motherfucker. That's who we want. So don't go to the booth and sit home. Maybe have all of us. Maybe we should all of us just all sit in the fucking just not America. We need to take a break. We need to reflect on ourselves. It's gonna be our hoe phase. Is that what you don't have a committed relationship? You're in a hoe phase. I think it's time for America's hoe phase, and we just don't have a president for 4 years. Let's do that. God, that'd be fucking awesome, wouldn't it? Maybe we do that. Maybe that's what we do. Try our hoe phase. Oh, maybe someday. Tom Brady for president? Ooh, that's a good idea. We just need somebody who's not a complete fuck. I would do that. I would go for somebody who I don't even know who. God, somebody was like, Bill Maher. I was like, okay, because I've never been a huge Bill Maher fan, but the one thing I will say about Bill Maher is he has always had the same, like, yeah, Ron Swanson. Fuck yeah, Ron Swanson. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Okay. Yes. Trey Gowdy. He's kind of crazy. Trey Gowdy's kind of weird. The problem with, like, actually factually having someone like a Trey Gowdy is he's kind of, I don't know. Biggest style of president is commander-in-chief. I was going to AA hospital for a job, and they weren't going to elect me as a head surgeon without experience. Yeah. Do we get a do we actually have a chance to get a normal president, do you think? Like, actually, factually. I don't know. Like, not this cycle, obviously. General Mattis. I wish General Mattis has said no. He, like, flat out said, nah. He flat out has said, no, I will not do that. So, I mean, that's unfortunate because I feel like he would be great at it. But what about, like, what, I mean, like, but okay, even if we have all of these things, right, and we say we want all of these dudes to do it, we still have to convince them to do it. So that's the problem. We still have to convince them to do it. So I don't know. Main camera. Think about it. I got my camera working. I finally got my shit to Vermin Supreme. Yes. That's who we need. That is exactly who we need is Vermin. God, I wish. But the only thing about Vermin that I actually would really not hate is, yeah, he's fucking crazy. But, like, what's he gonna do, kind of? You know what I mean? He's just gonna chill out. Vermin's just gonna chill out. Duct tape of water and tougher, right? But, okay. How do we convince somebody who's not a royal fuck to, like, even want to get involved in the shitstorm that is the American political system anymore? Right. I wouldn't even really want to run for, like, school board. Call me Ron Swanson just once, please. All right, Ron Swanson. I'll call you Ron Swanson. But I mean, legitimately, how do you get somebody, like, who's decent to even want to do it anymore? How do you get somebody who's not an actual fuck to want to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll do that? So, yeah, I don't know. Yep. That's right. Dick says the problem is once you get involved, you pretty much ruin your life. Well, and here's the thing too. Like, if you have anything wrong, if you've done anything mediocrely bad in your life, they are gonna fucking chew you alive about it. Ron Swanson knows. He knows what's up. But realistically, like, what can you do? Like, we deserve better. We know we deserve better, but we can't convince anybody better. I think we should get Spanky to do it. Yeah, I have a gem on our school board. Yes, and so you know what? Like, I like our county commission's fucked. I don't need them digging up our past. Fuck yeah, dude. That's the last thing I need is someone coming in and digging up me and Dick's past. That's a horrible idea. That's the last thing we need. But realistically, like, how do we do that? How do we fix it? I don't know. Something to think about. Because, like, I don't know. I look at Trump and I think he's an idiot. I look at Biden and I know he's an idiot. Like, we deserve better than that. Mike Bates for 2030. A vote for Bates is completely wasted. A vote for Ron Swanson, no lobbyist. Yes, I've been seeing here's that we get back to that. How do we get those people out of the politics? How do we get money out of politics? Because here's the thing. The legislators, the lawmakers are the ones who are the problems. They're not going to just be like, oh yeah, we're a fucking problem and like fucking go away about it. You know what I mean? We can't convince them. They're all idiots, man. Absolutely. That's right. They're all fucking idiots. But those idiots are the ones steering the ship. Those idiots are the ones steering the goddamn boat that we's on. So anyway, but yeah, so there's that. Fuck it. I think we just all smoke weed about it. I think they should make weed legal. And then that's just it. Maybe that should be our compromise. But like, look, You guys legalize weed and maybe cocaine and then just leave us the fuck alone. You guys can keep running the country in the ground. Let us do cocaine about it. Let us have guns and drugs. And you guys can just, and then, I don't know, let the gays get married and fucking whatever else. And see, that's the other thing, too. People fucking, we'll get married. Look, dude, fucking traditional marriage is fucked up, too. Look how many people get divorced now. Look at me. I got 2 divorces. I'm not even trying to be perfect about it. You know what I mean? Stop feeding the machine. Rage against it. Yes, fucking rage against the machine. But even then, fuck sold out. Even Rage Against the Machine sold out. Oh, imagine fucking legal weed in the army. Dude, no one would fucking leave. Retention rates got... Yes! Give people in the army free weed. And now you got your wife posting feet pics all on the internet. Yes! We should do that. Yes! Team divorce. Assemble. We should have a fucking... a banner. A Bruce banner. I bet he got divorced. And turned into like Hulk and shit. Anyway, but back to the story. But like, it's not like fucking, I don't know. The people who are like, oh, fucking traditional marriage. They probably have 3 divorces. My feet are damn cute. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, weed and machine guns. Why not? Why do we not have weed and machine guns? Why do we not just have fucking, yeah, when you're on leave, why should you be able to smoke weed? Yeah, I think everybody has the right to be miserable if they decide straight or gay. Yes. Yes. I mean, if you're that excited to give away half your shit and like not have sex anymore, normalize bath salts. Oof. In all fairness, are bath salts really illegal? I mean, it's not like weed. They're not going to fucking throw you in jail for bath salts, are they? That is the question of the century. Why is the government involved in marriage to begin with? I think that's, and these are the questions we don't ask. Oh, the government's not supposed to be involved in marriage. Period. Or abortion, or any of it. I mean, that, whether you agree with abortion or not. Let me say this about my personal stance on abortion. Okay. I don't like it. But I'm never going to have one. And if one of my daughters ever came up to me and said that they were on the fence about having an abortion, I would say, I will take care of your baby. Your mother and I will take care of the baby, and you just fucking go on. All right. Don't kill the baby. But that's my family and my personal preference. I cannot go to somebody else's family and take their care of their babies because I don't have room to take care of all the babies. Now, that being said, I don't have a vagina. I will never, ever, 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 ever have an abortion. I don't have the equipment. Yep, money, money, money. Yep, that's exactly right. That's what the government's involved in it. That's it. Same with fucking guns. I think you tax off them. Drugs. I live in a state that has medicinal marijuana. Okay. And it's like, by the time you get your fucking deal, it's like $500 to get your card. And then they tax the fuck out of it. We need to get rid of Citizens United, and all of us 80s people need to actually give a shit about the laws, judges, and people we elect. It surprises me how many people complain about the bad choices, but when they vote down ballot, while not realizing there was over 10 people I could vote for president in an independent ballot. Once people realize the GOP and DNC are all best friends and party together behind the scenes, maybe others can realize they're in the left and right wings of the same crap bird. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. I don't even hate the parliamentary system where there's like fucking 20 different like political parties that all have to fucking work together to, and this is what, just today, Marjorie Taylor motherfucking Greene was just like, hey, if Speaker Johnson puts up this vote, we're going to try to take his speakership from him. He's supposed to, that's his fucking job. If you don't like the fucking legislation, you don't fucking vote for it. God, these fucking dumb bitches. And she's like young-ish. But she's in her 50s or some shit. But that bitch is fucking crazy. But the problem is the only people that vote, and I love my parents. I love people my parents' age, but the only people that vote are my parents' age. And they look at someone like Donald Trump or fucking Joe Biden, and they see somebody who's still in his fucking 50s. Because that's why my mom and dad started voting for these people, right? She's the Nickelback of Congress. She's fucking worse than Nickelback. Because at least Nickelback had some things that we all liked. We can fucking talk shit about Nickelback all we fucking want, but you know what? Some of those fucking songs, when they were new, were bangers, dude. And people were like, fuck yeah, Nickelback, woo. And then they got fucking, and people were like, man, I don't like Nickelback anymore. Fuck that. Back in the day, people liked Nickelback. Nobody's ever liked Marjorie Taylor Greene. That bitch is crazy. She is crazy. But yeah, people are like, that's the whole reason. Oh, she does CrossFit? Fuck yeah, she's crazy. She's Sarah Palin reincarnated. Probably. Fucking just about. Not a crazy. You know what? She's not as crazy as Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin was fucking nuts, but I made sure she is fucking crazy, dude. That bitch is certified. Like, you know what? Remember when fucking Alex Jones was like, oh, so they fucking Democrats kill babies. Marjorie Taylor Greene actually believed it. And like had a podcast talking about how fucking batshit crazy people who didn't think Hillary Clinton was. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, she actually fucking went on the record and be like, Hillary Clinton fucking drinks baby blood. And fucking, like, yeah, that bitch is crazy. Like, certified. And people in Georgia are like, oh, I should fucking elect her. No. And then what's that Lauren Boebert or whatever from Colorado? At least she's mildly attractive. I live in South Dakota and we got what's her fucking nuts. What is that dumb bitch? Christine Home. How about the Senator thought Guamato, right? It's a fucking island. No, but this dumb bitch of a governor we have, she's mildly attractive, and that's the reason she got voted in. But no one ever cares about her policies. And fucking, we voted to legalize marijuana. She's like, no, it's not good for you guys. I don't believe in that. You guys can't have it. Bitch, you're the governor. We elected you. You fucking do what we tell you to do. No, we don't do that shit here. And now she's fucking trying to be Trump's running mate. Good luck with that one. Herschel Walker doesn't work out, so blonde boobs. Yep, that'll distract him. That's right. I don't know. God, she's fucking dumb. But what do we do? What do we do? What do we do to try to stop all this shit? Yeah, YouTube is climbing. You guys are all in fucking YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you for going to YouTube. See, I think we should be on Discord too. I have fun on Discord. I've been having more fun on Discord than anything else. You know what? Discord doesn't have fucking random updates that I got to fucking do. I'd say that. I probably got to update Discord tonight. Governor Hot Wheels. Who's Governor Hot Wheels? I want to know more about Governor Hot Wheels. Does he actually play with Hot Wheels? Because that'd be fucking tight. Like he's in like the middle of a meeting and people are like, hey, we got a school shooting. And he's like, oh, look at my new Hot Wheels. He got the fucking zoop-de-zoop, the loopy-loop things off his desk. He's racing his Hot Wheels. Slot car tracks. God, you know what? I give my wife shit about having ADHD, but maybe it's me that has it. Yeah, no tube. I'm so sorry that I don't have my camera. Governor Abbott. Oh, yeah. Governor Hot Wheels. All right. Big Bro keeps kicking me off Discord. What? How do you get kicked off Discord? How do you get kicked off Discord? Like, I'm members of Discord groups that show, like, literally fucking Ukrainians fucking blowing the shit out of fucking Russians. And not like on their hands and knees blowing them, but which wasn't working last week yet when you showed up. I asked the wife tonight, I was like, so am I going to get a visitor halfway through my show? And she's like, no, he's not coming this week. I'm like, you sure about it? Yeah, the show was better without looking at my big head. But no, I actually don't hate. But you know what? I'm in like, I have some like stupid, like, you know, I have a little model airplane post on Discord and shit. And that's about it. Anyway, and then the Ukrainians fucking murdering Russians. That's hilarious to watch. So it's just fucking hilarious. They just fucking run at them, dude. It looks like it reminds me of like those like the movies about like the fucking World War One, where they just run at machine gun nests and they're fucking just mowing them down. She probably is upstairs taking more feet pics. She gotta make some money. Gotta make the house payment somehow. Anyway. Huh. Close that. I don't know. I'm still trying to get my webcam to work. It doesn't work. Let me try. Nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work. I have it working on my camera, but I can't get it to work. I might have to restart OBS, and I'm not going to do that while I'm in the middle of the thing. Mosside barefoot smoking a cigarette, Mike Rocker. Nice. Someday we'll be joining you. You know what though? So I was thinking about that. The whole smoke pit name, and I quit smoking. But I still hang out in the smoke pit. So like my job, about half the people there smoke. And I was like, I'm getting sick of fucking working. Everyone else is smoking. So whenever they all leave to go smoke, I just go like stand in the parking lot with them while they all smoke, and they look at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna work while you guys all take a smoke break. That sounds dumb as fuck." You don't even smoke, so I don't get a fucking smoke break. Fuck you guys. So I strongly encourage those who don't smoke to still take smoke breaks because it's more fun than working while your friends or your coworkers are all standing around making fun of you. Go take that smoke break. Grab a coffee or whatever. Staring at the new Dollar General. It was quiet out here. Yeah, that sucks. That kind of urban sprawl. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. That's happening here a lot where I'm at. Like there's a lot of fucking bullshit going in where there wasn't bullshit before. And it's like fucking Dollar Generals and like strip malls and shit. Hey, Kaz, what's going on, buddy? Don't let the thing fool you. I'm here and I'm talking, but my camera's not working. Actually, my camera works fine. I just can't get it to interface to OBS now because there was an OBS update I didn't know about. Oh yeah, that sucks. In your face. Get headlights in your face on people pulling the parking lot and shit. And like in my fucking windows and shit. I fucking hate that. I live right across the street from the college. They pull in, my dogs go crazy because I have a little shitty and he's an asshole. But that's whatever. There's a camera update too. For OBS, there's a camera update, or for my camera? Because I updated my camera. When you say headlights, do you mean headlights? Because that may not be a bad thing. Yes. I should go for some headlights. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't get it to interface, cause I'll fuck with it after the show. Oh, are people blocking you from entering the highway? I hate that. Do you have like one of those fucking deals where you're like, it's like a divided highway and you make a left to go into the Dollar General or right to go in your house? And now you can't get out of your house because the Dollar General is fucking bullshit. Yeah, it sucks, dude. I wish I was on vacation. I feel bad. TZ leaves and has screwed up the whole show. Thought my stuff was on lockdown. Oh, I'm supposed to have a guest. Ooh. Let me put that in ops. See? You guys can hear me typing, but it's really bad. Truck lights, my bad. Dollar General become 250 General. That's right. Ugh, fucking everything's going crazy. Milk, eggs, all that shit. Fucking chips. holy shit, Doritos have gotten ridiculously expensive. And, I work with a bunch of stoners, and they're like, oh, grab some Doritos. I said, all right. So I went to the store, and I was going to grab some fucking Doritos, and they were like fucking $8 a bag for Doritos now. These be fucking $2.99. Fuck that. Them stoners. The price of crack. Yes. That should be the standard. That should be, you remember we were on the gold standard, and like the price of gold dictated our price. Honestly, now I think we're on like the oil standard. Price of oil dictates our inflation rate. I think we should do that with like drugs. It should be some sort of illicit drugs. Like, I think that's what we should do. The crack standard, yeah. Yeah, we don't know that. No, we don't talk about fiat currency. That's bad. We're talking about like crack, meth. So, or something people can grow on their own. Oil has nothing to do with inflation. No, just the cost of oil going up. All of a sudden, fucking transportation costs go up and production costs go up and everything goes up. And all of a sudden, we don't have anything. Couldn't be any worse than Build Back Better, right? And you know what? Here's the thing with all those things. It's just talk. It's just a talk. It's just a fucking a fleeting thing. It's like crack is whack. I'm gay. Yeah, crack is whack. Go to the south of the backwoods. Use a meth standard all the time. Yes. How about the elephant that got loose and headed for the casino in Montana? Yes. I don't know if you've ever been to casinos up in the north. There's usually whales and mooses and elephants there already. But yeah, I saw that shit. That was fucking crazy. This elephant like escaped from the zoo. It was like, I need to hit it big on some crab stables. Clack and clack. Went out and played some craps or some shit. Go on the snack standard. I'll devour this economy. Yes. Oh, I'll trade you 3 Swiss cake rolls for a gallon of gas or some shit. Let's do that. Inflation happens just not as rapidly as it's done in the last 4 years. That's very right, Cos. That is very correct. And that is the problem, is I think we have, like, yeah, since COVID, that's I was trying to like, pull it. How do I say this out? Sound like a fucking giant douche, but like, maybe we should all got free money from COVID. You know what I mean? It's all fun and games to go explain the insurance company about the trunk-shaped dent on your hood. Maybe it was my giant dick. Yeah, COVID. But I mean, we can look at like. We can look at like the economic responses to COVID of giving everybody money. And I'm guilty of going and cashing that motherfucking check, just like everyone else. Everyone else cashed that motherfucking COVID check. So even douches increased in price. Dude, this all just douches. So... And then, it's whatever. It's a game we play, And you look at all the things, and it's a simpler time. But I look at like my grandpa. I remember like when he was old and he retired, like he would go out to the garage and he would straighten out nails on a vise. Because like back when he was a kid, back in the Depression, and that was like fucking whatever, Like, now we're like, fucking nails are cheap and everything else is expensive. They got used to that extra money during COVID, not ready to lower the prices. That's true. And there is some of that shit. Yeah, 25-cent tacos at Taco Bell. Fuck yeah. Remember we used to go to Taco Bell? You could buy everything on the menu for like $25. There was a radio show called Man Cow, and they fucking did that shit when I was in high school. They took $25 and could buy one of everything on Taco Bell's menu. This is back in like the late 90s. But so the extra COVID money. Some of us spent it responsibly. I did not. I bought like a mountain bike or some shit. But anyway. But it used to be like used cars. There are certain things. Well, cars went through such a fucking ebb and flow of supply and demand and all that shit. And now fucking everyone thinks they're rust bucket is worth fucking 20 grand or some shit. You didn't get a stimmy? Oh, dude, that sucks. Sorry about it. Yeah, Joe said I bought another gun. Fuck yeah, I bought another gun or two too. But yeah. Anyway, they just walk backwards uphill through Tsunami for bullshit, just like a Pepsi, just one Pepsi. Yes, but if you could trade crack for it, we're getting off top. Anyway, yeah, Mancow. His fights with Opie and Anthony and Stern. Yes. Anyway, God, where was I? God, I'm all fucking ADD. Oh, used cars, right? And now there's starting to be everything's starting to normalize, right? But I think a lot of us that got those stimmy checks fucking did some dumb shit. But there are people there was oh, you don't have to go pay your rent no more. So people were quit paying their fucking rent, and then they're getting their stimmy checks and going and buying fucking paying. Oh my God. There's this one fucking dude and was on YouTube during the day because it came up. And this dude was trying to trade in his fucking he bought a Kia Telluride, right? Which are decent, right? So, but he paid $40,000 over MSRP for this fucking Kia Telluride. Now he's 80 grand upside down on it, and he's trying to trade his car in. Fucking, what an idiot. No, you can't, you're 80 grand upside down. You got to keep your car. Bought some Brondos, what plants crave. It's got the electrolytes. That's what plants crave. Do we have a deficit? A spending deficit? I don't know. Probably. All my stimmy checks went to rent. See, and mine did. I never got out of work, so I didn't have any problem with that. But remember when they had the rent control shit and they fucking Gap Insurance and torch it? Fuck yeah. But I'm just saying, that's the fucking mindset that people have when they got all their fucking stimmy money. All of a sudden they're I can't afford my $25,000 a month payment on my Kia Telluride, or whatever the fuck they were paying. I want to say it was a $5,500 a month payment for a fucking Kia. Fuck that, dude. That's insane. And now these motherfucking pickups, dude. You can't touch a fucking brand new pickup for less than 80 grand. Fuck you. I don't want a King Ranch, motherfucker. I want an XLT. Figure that shit out. That car is synonymous with bad purchase. Yeah, anything that says Kia on it is a bad purchase. But anyway, back to the story. But Dodge is fucking doing it. Fucking Dick and I just drove by the Dodge dealer the other night. And the little Dodge dealer down the street from me is tiny, right? It's fucking basically the size of a normal. It's smaller than a Buc-ee's. So when your car dealership is smaller than a Buc-ee's, you got a small car dealership. Anyway, for a long time they only had 2 or 3 brand new trucks, right? Now they've got rows and rows and rows and rows of brand new Dodge pickups, and they want $63,000 for a tradesman. No, fuck that. Fucking stupid. Should have bought the Hot Wheels version, more reliable, right? They have that market adjustment stickers on. Yeah, but see, here's the deal. They fuck themselves. I do not feel one bit bad about the car dealers going fucking tits up when they were fucking raping people for fucking cars. I don't give a shit. I hope they all go fucking bankrupt. That's what they get. I just want my Ford to run so I can leave the apartment from hell. Yes. Trucks are the American dream. They can sell them for 40. We keep paying the. I don't. I have a 2002 that's been paid off for years, and I just fucking. I don't know. I need to do some work to it, but fuck it. I fleetingly want a new one, but not that bad. They won't. The government will bail them out again. Absolutely, they will. The government will bail them out again. After they made record profits for 5-6 years, now they're gonna go fucking tits up. And the government will bail them out, or make us all buy electric vehicles. That might be how they do it too. Why do we have middleman, aka car dealers? You know what? That is a great question, and that is some fucking union bullshit they fucking did back in the 40s. My bicycle runs on cheeseburgers and water. I don't even about water, dude. Maybe some fucking Mountain Dews or some shit. I should ride my bicycle more. Because people popped on Tesla and they were trying to say theirs are better, so they jacked them up. I'm kind of curious about that because, an electric vehicle would never work here. My daughter mildly wanted one for a second. There was one for sale. It was one of the BMW i3s or whatever is for sale. And she's going to school in Sioux Falls. And so for where I'm at to where she's going to go to school is 350 miles, almost 400 miles. There's one charger in the middle that BMW didn't have the range to get from here to the charger and then from the charger to Sioux Falls. She would have to stop somewhere in between where there's no chargers and charge her car. Fast some solar panels or some shit. We have work van that's getting 100 miles per charge. We know not to drive that out of town. Yeah. Yeah, those fucking batteries are ridiculous. If you drive a PH10, they could roll in coal at the plant. See, okay. Well, and Prius is a little bit different because they're not 100% electric. But you look at like the manufacturing costs of an electric vehicle to include hybrids like a Prius. It's astronomical. The environmental impact of making the lithium batteries or the cadmium or whatever batteries they're working on now, they're fucking crazy. And they do so much environmental damage. Joe said I'll convert my Harley to run on moonshine. Yep. You ever buy a Honda gas generator to charge a Tesla? That's a good idea. Just put it fucking do. What's going on at the Gigafactory in Austin? I don't even want to go by that. Oh, blimps need to come back. Fuck yeah, hot air balloons. Hot air balloons. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's what we need. Hydrogen power car. JT said hydrogen power car. I don't hate that idea. I learned my lesson by Googling stuff last week. Yeah, last week, Google was out of this world. Hydrogen powered cars are great in theory, but I think they have a lot of kinks to work out. But I think they kind of had some really cool shit till about the mid 2005, and then they fucking quit working on them. I don't know why. Yeah, and they BMW made one years ago, and I remember there was these fucking fueling stations in like Norway for them. And they were solar powered, and they do because they have to use electricity to whatever. And they were solar powered, so they were like free. And then you just plug your thing in, and it made fucking put hydrogen in your shit. Yep, it was good. Steam powered trains can come back. I believe that. The mining, processing, all that's unstable, and then you have to pay the miners and all that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Fusion powered cars, you can't turn them off. Yeah, like a Ford Fusion. A Ford Fusion. There you go. That'd be cool. Like, I really think that's going to be actually, Joe, where you're talking about the steam powered trains. I feel like that might actually not be a horrible idea for, like, if you could find a clean way to burn it. Maybe use coal, but if you use something like a natural gas, where are the lithium mines? I know there's one. I know they're in Canada. I think there's some in like Africa and shit too. The Futurama tubes. I don't know. I didn't watch enough Futurama to know what you're talking about. But if go back to that, you could have something steam powered. If you had something that was clean to burn, that'd be kind of neat. It's interesting. Huh. Problem with like steam trains is they had to stop like every 15, 20 miles or some shit to put water on. But if you had a way to recapture that and recycle it, you could probably be pretty good. But yeah, some steampunk shit. That's what we need. Them fucking steampunk engineers make some cool shit. Make some cool shit. If only we had cars that ran on canned bullshit. Yes. Yes. You know what we need? Hear me out on this one. We ran this is a Minx and I conversation from way back in the day. What if we had, those tubes at the bank where you put your paycheck in, it goes into the bank? What if we had those? Yeah, like at the bank. That's what I'm talking about, Evan. Exactly. And we could like ride in there, right? And you could just and take the tube to like, I don't know, the next town over or whatever. Smoker pellets you could then eat and drive. That would be fucking fantastic. Oh, pneumatic tubes everywhere. That's what they had on Futurama. They had like the bank tubes. Elon Musk is building fucking probably. That actually doesn't surprise me one bit. That does not surprise me one bit. Anyway, so I think I'm going to start kind of wrapping shit up because I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's called Hyperloop. Don't let Miss Cookie Monster. Okay, fuck. I have to look up. Hold on. Are you serious about this? This is a real thing. Hyperloop is actually a real thing. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. What is it? What is this going? What does this say in here? Let me see if I can get this the right size. Joseph just said Star Trek transport is a dial-up address like a phone, and if it's a public transport, you just wait for it to be cleared to materialize. I feel like we're. You know what? I feel like we're going to circle back, and then I'm gonna let you go, because I feel like we will say this. Okay, we're going two different directions in this country, right? And I'm not sure which way we're gonna go. We could either go the Star Trek direction, the Star Trek transporters. I feel like as science progresses, and maybe this is an AI thing. Maybe AI can figure it out, like mini stargates. Yes. But I feel like sometimes we're going on that direction where we're going to have the science to do all of the cool things that they promised us in sci-fi stuff, right? But I'm afraid that we are going to have a problem. And it's going to end up being, we are going to be more like the movie Idiocracy. I feel like that's going to be our problem. Unfortunately, I feel like that's where we're going to be at. So I have a big announcement. I have something that I want to share with you guys because we're going to have a guest next week. We have, I assume that he is locked in, still pointing in the right direction. I'm going to transition this over and I don't know if you guys know this guy or not. That's Mr. John Rich from the band Big and Rich. He was also in Lone Star. He is on a bunch of other stuff. He was on like Celebrity Apprentice. He's a big deal. He's the real deal. John Rich, singer songwriter. I live real close to Deadwood. He owned a casino in Deadwood. When he came out with his whiskey, he had like a big thing here. And I've drank beers with that dude. He's legit. He's an actual nice guy. I know some people say he's kind of a dick, but I think anytime where the people that have said he's kind of a dick are because he's kind of pro-Trump, and people said he's kind of a dick aren't Trumpers. So, but he's everything from my personal experience meeting him. He's a good dude. Always been nice enough to me. My wife worked for him, and he was a nice enough guy to her. So, my personal experience with him seems he's a nice guy, and he's coming on our show next week. So he does a lot for veterans. He's a fan of what we do. He likes to give back to us as veterans. Every time I've met him in person, he's given back to me personally. He's, taken the time to address me as a person and say hello and gone out of his way to be not a dick to me. So, but yeah, he will be with us next week. Yeah. Holy Water. That's one of his songs. He's written some amazing songs, and he's performed some amazing songs. He's, a platinum recording artist, however many times over. He's written some top songs for other people. He's just a genuine good dude, and he is going to be here next week on the Smoke Pit. Now, caveat to that being, yeah, look at me stealing celebs from CQ. Suck it, CQ. Now, I understand. You know what? He's supposed to be here, but I also understand. I also very much understand that people like of that level sometimes can't make it. And I understand that he's volunteering his time to come to us. If he's got a paid gig, and I can't make it. So hopefully, are you actually going to have notes next week? Fuck nope. Nope. I have some questions that I want to ask him, but every interview, everything we've done, every interview, all of that, all of those things, dude, it's all organic. I have the stuff, I have the canned stuff that I ask everybody, but I'm just going to go where it goes, man. See where it goes. And I think that makes it more genuine and more fun. You know what I mean? If you Google John Rich, get on YouTube, look up John Rich. And he's been interviewed 1 million times. If you want to know cool things about John Rich, Google it. His life's up there. You know what I mean? I want to talk to the dude, and I want you guys to be part of that conversation. So if you have questions, I am not Googling anything said in the show, right? Yeah, Tech 9 supposed to be on back in the day, backed out last second. That's right. And like I said, you know what I mean? Like people sometimes have things that come up, and I get that. So ask him if taxation is set. I will ask him that. But if you guys have questions for John Rich, something you need to ask him, I will absolutely ask him, as long as it's not about a giant rubber paw. But yeah. So yeah, absolutely. If you have something that you want to know, I'll ask him. So we'll do it. So if you guys have anything else from that, absolutely. Let me know. But yeah, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. We had an awesome guest on the fucking program last night. Orlando Jones was on with CQ, and that was a great interview. If you guys didn't see it, go back. You know it's on YouTube. Do it on Rubber Dildos. We're not going down Rubber Dildo hole. No, we ain't going down that hole tonight. We are not going down the Rubber Dildo hole tonight. Rubber Dildo hole. Hole. Who shaves his chest? Not me. My chest hairy as fuck. How does he feel about full frontal male nudity? You know what? I'll ask him. If you want me to go and do a fight with a celebrity on this show, I'll ask him how he feels about full frontal male nudity. Going down the hole or up the hole. Anyway, whatever. Ain't nothing going down my hole. Orlando Jones last night. So if you look up the show on YouTube, it's there. Or on Facebook, you can go back and watch the old shows. It was a really, really, really good interview. It was fantastic, and hopefully mine goes as well too. Let's see. Tonight you've been listening to me, Radar, on the smoke pit. In the smoke pit. That's more of a Kid Rock question. That's right. Oh shit. Who would win in a wrestling match, Lemmy or God? I don't know. Probably God. God wins everything. God's the OG. Anyway, so tomorrow night we have Sarge time with Ice and Spanky. They're talking about all things. What is this? This is the smoke pit, Dusty. That's what this is, buddy. Thanks for being here. Lenny is God. Yes, that's the real deal there. Anyway, tomorrow night is Sergeant Time with Ice and Spanky. They'll be talking about all things National Guard, active duty, reserve, retiree, all the things sergeanting. They'll be sergeanting tomorrow. Then Friday is Friday Night Freedom. It's not a Friday Night Freedom week. I believe they're every other week still. They're not here this upcoming Friday. Saturday is a Dawn's a day of no Spanky activities. There'll be no shows on Saturday. Sunday is the sports bar with the actual King Smith and Coach. They'll be hanging out. I imagine they're probably going to have some things to say about the WNBA draft that happened today. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that won't make it to there. My gal, Caitlin Clark. I'm from Iowa, so you know I'm always happy when someone from Iowa does something good, and she did good. Good for her. Anyway, Monday is the Monday edition, aptly named because it's the edition that happens every Monday with Ice and Mom. At least Ice and Mom. I don't remember what's on that show anymore. No, the Spankinator. The Spankinator will be here tomorrow. I'm over the whole Clark thing. You know what? I am too a little bit. I'm over that a little bit, but you know what? I'm happy that she is doing good for her, and I hope that women's sports will continue to get the attention that they deserve. But that they deserve. Okay? Not more than they deserve. They will get the attention that they deserve. That they are owed. But we will come to a point where they might overshadow things. And I think that's the Coach rather talk about anal bum covers than the WNBA. Probably. That's fine. Dick said it's all that's been on the news. I'm happy for her. I'm happy what she's done for the sport, but I'm over it. I agree. But I think that let her bask in the limelight a little bit. She was on Saturday Night Live last week. Good for her. And maybe moving forward, and I'm sure I'm not taking coaches. This is kind of their beat, but one of the talk was that she isn't making that much money compared to what the guys make. But you know what? The WNBA doesn't make as much money as the guys make. If you want to support her or support women's sports, go spend money. Go buy tickets. Go buy jerseys. Go buy fucking the WNBA Jam video game or where the fuck they got. I don't fucking know. That's what they should do. Remember NBA Jams from back in the day? He's on fire. They need that, but WNBA Jams. And, you could have Caitlin Clark and P. Funk on your team. Yeah, she isn't making money because no one hardly knows the WNBA exists. That's right. But hold up. She's making like $77,000 a year for however many years make $300-something thousand, right? She's going to make $300-some thousand, $350,000 to play basketball. Something a lot of us do for free. Some of us are forced to do it. She's living her dream. And making $350-some grand doing it. And that's just her first contract. And that is not the endorsements. That's none of the other things. As popular as she is right now, I'm sure she's making money on endorsements and fucking everything else. She's gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't feel whatever take off because I don't feel people have enough attention span for two mirror image things. Hold on. But you have college basketball and you have professional basketball, NBA basketball. Now, you got this. I personally, Radar, I don't like basketball. I don't like basketball. I've never really cared for basketball. I've always thought it was kind of stupid. I like it even less now. There's no more fucking rules. Remember when they used to have like traveling, double dribble, all that shit? That shit's not even a fucking thing anymore. Even in it used to be the difference between the NBA and the fucking NCAA hoops was at least like college ball they'd call traveling. Fuck, not anymore. We should ask King to have a round table about Caitlin Clark on Sunday's show and just have everybody there. Yep. JT said women would rather watch those Kardashian whores than women's sports. Maybe. Did you get dunked on, Radar? It's okay. Yeah, I'm short and white, dude. Of course I got dunked on. I played basketball middle school, for a season in jorts because it was the 80s. I don't watch much sports to begin with. You can pay someone millions to run around playing with balls and sweaty guys. You know what? I know a lot of girls just do that for free. These Caitlin Clark's getting paid for it. Anyway, off the rails. So Tuesday, we talked about the Monday edition. Tuesday, we got Pop Culture War with CQ, and he's gonna be crying because I got a bigger guest than he does. He actually probably has a really cool guest. I don't even know whose guest is, but it's not me. And then next week, God willing, and the creek don't rise. John Rich is going to be here. TZ will be back. And we will be hanging out, doing all kinds of fun shit. It's going to be exciting. We got some big stuff coming up at the station, just all in general. We got some stuff cooking. And I'm trying to debate some things to do. Now that we're back hitting on all 8 here, we took our little break and, well, I'm trying to think of some things to do, and I don't know. There's some talk about, I might get a Discord server. Gross, no thanks. What are you grossing about? What's gross, Susan? I don't know. Susan said something's gross. I don't know what. Phil said he'd rather watch hockey than basketball. At least they fight, and at least NASCAR has crashes. Yes. Nobody watches NASCAR because it's exciting. You watch NASCAR for the crashes. Period. You get drunk and you watch the crashes. Just brought up the idea in the chat. Yes. I might pop on for a few minutes for that. See what's going on. My daughters have prom this weekend, so I don't know how busy I'm going to be with that on Saturday, but on Sunday, I'm pretty open, I think. But anyway, so back to the story. NASCAR is fucking about the crashes. You watch hockey for the fights, NASCAR for the crashes. Absolutely. And who watches NASCAR for the race? No. Oh, they turned left again. Oh, he's going to make another left. Okay. Yeah. All right. Nobody knows the troubles of turning left over and over and over again. That's got to be boring as fuck, too. You need me back there for prom weekend? Yeah, if you want. Tony Stewart said that guys will go out of their way to cause crashes because they know it's what fans want. Yes. See, F1's different. F1's different. They turn left and right. And they're faster. The Indy 500 is kind of, oh, look how fast they change tires. Yes, cause it's right. Yeah, cars always got to crash. And it's like, okay, if you want an exciting race, either watch F1 or, like the motorcycle races, the leader bikes. Those things are crazy. And those guys are like going like 200 miles an hour, laying on their side, wearing a condom. They wear a condom and a helmet, and they're fucking, yeah, MotoGP. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's just crazy. Watch that shit. Yeah, everyone got more money. Yeah, those motorcycle dudes have balls of steel. I get scared riding a motorcycle like 90 around some turns. I couldn't imagine going 200 miles an hour, laying on my side and wearing nothing but a leather condom and a fucking helmet. No, fuck that. That's crazy. The M&M car. Yeah, that's Tony Stewart's M&M car. Some of the NASCARs are cool painted, and then they're always so patriotic, and they're always so drunk. They're crazy. See the truck series. Okay. Maybe. Truck series, maybe. Because I don't know. You know what? It used to be cool. NASCAR used to be cool when they were like actual rail cars. Now they're just a frame with like a fiberglass body that always breaks. They used to even have like 5 lug nuts. Not anymore. They went to the no, that's fucking dumb. Dumb as shit. Yeah. At least the leather keeps their body in one piece to get to the coffin. Yes. Not the NASCAR Truck Series Super. Is that the one where they like the Baja? Is that the Baja? I don't even know. I'm not getting into auto racing tonight. I don't have it in me. Actually, you know what? Some of the most fun I had in my life as a child was going to the local dirt track and watching actual fucking like dirt track stock car races. Those are fun. If you have a chance and you have a half-mile dirt track near you, go watch those. I love how you're wrapping up for 30 minutes, right? Yes, it has been 25 minutes I've been wrapping this fucking show up, and now I'm done. I am done. So I do, no, but in all fairness, I really do appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate the attention you guys give me. It makes me feel like an important person. No, but seriously, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. We will be here next week with the 3 things I want next week. A working camera, TZ back, and John Rich to be here. That's what I want. I think we can make that work. Brady, I'll be back next week, buddy. I'll be back. I'm back next week. I got to go to the bathroom. It's 7:30 my time. I haven't had dinner yet. It's been a long night, and I have a headache, and I'm ready to go to bed. So I really do appreciate everyone for being here. We will be here next week. And B-dubs. Wings? Maybe. Why don't you say? I feel like this is a song. Anyway, but I love all you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. Oh, you're a girl. Oh, that's great. I'm sorry. I called you dude. I call everyone dude. Don't even. I call everybody dude. That's my pronoun for everybody, dude. But I really appreciate everyone being here. I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, right here at the Smoke Pit. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next week. Shots.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.